So Carlton's on his way home. He has not got to see the car yet. There it is.
How to get my coffee?
Bro, you look official.
What?
You look official. Is that is that a hard part in your hair? Oh my gosh, dude.
Wow, dude.
You ready?
Yeah, dude.
Move that bus.
Off, open. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's white.
It's white.
It's the color I asked it to be.
There it is. That's the official reaction. Carlton McDonald.
Cool, you can't see the winner.
So pretty sure that there was a piece that was here and it was siliconed on. Well, it's gone. It's not there anymore. So don't know what happened to it. It was plastic, so it probably burnt up. But that's okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. You'll see it on my car. So as you can see, like in between there, you'll see where all the, you know, the seam sealer crap was that they obviously couldn't get out. So that's not their fault. It's all good.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't care about that.
Yeah.
And they did pretty good powering as much as they could.
Yeah, they did pretty good.
I'm pretty surprised actually. Do you remember it turned out okay?
Can't remember, turned out good from what I could see. Everything else looks decent. So
I'm glad we didn't paint the whole car. Oh god.
yeah, the whole thing. So there's your worst part right there. So that's just all the that was caked in there.
That sucks.
Yeah, it sucks in one point, but in another point, we can spray it with that paint that they gave us, and it's gonna cover it up enough. And then once your trunk's on, no one will see. Yeah. So it's just one of those things. It is what it is. Same with down here.
I hope that we can still get
In the corners.
Yeah.
But it's all good. The inside looks nice.
Yeah. That's the most important.
Super nice.
That's really the most important.
Yeah.
It's not like you're gonna really see any of this stuff anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
All the door jambs and everything inside looks good.
Yeah, no, I think it turned out really well.
That looks good, man.
Yeah, inside looks real good.
Yeah. Badass.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool, man.
I wonder how much.
There's gonna be sand in it. We're gonna be doing some blow jobs, as you guys can see back here, all the sand that came out of the crevices.
Bro, I don't even want to work on it anymore.
I know, I touched it earlier, and I honestly left a little bit of a black mark, and I had to wipe it up.
It's gonna get dirty.
Yeah, it's gonna get dirty.
But you can't hold a whole fraternity responsible for the behavior of a few sick, perverted individuals. Or if you do, then shouldn't we blame the whole fraternity system? And if the whole fraternity system is guilty, isn't this an indictment of our educational institutions in general? I put it to you, Greg. Isn't this an indictment of our entire American society?
How does it feel to have a part officially installed forever in your Pro-Am
Forever.
ProSpec chassis?
Pretty good. I'm pretty excited. I'm smiling. So okay.
He's smiling. He's happy. He's happy, I can tell. He's in a good mood now. Check it out! Bang! Fuel cell done.
It's gonna fit.
Yeah. This is exactly how we planned it. There's supposed to be a gap here. No big deal. Now strap goes here. Strap goes here. It's perfectly level. Exactly how you wanted it. Looks really good. Next is tonight is to measure and get an idea how we're gonna fasten the firewall. in theory, kind of show us where the firewall is going to go.
It's gonna come off the back here.
Okay.
And come up. We're not gonna be able to put it against here unless we come up with something.
Okay.
And then it's gonna have to angle here because I don't want to do notch outs for both these tubes.
Correct. So you're just going to have it angle about a 45, give or take.
Basically, it's gonna go up, make an angle, and then come back up.
And Lexan from here to basically right here, right wherever that lands, roughly.
I'm sure I'll change it eventually, but
Yeah.
the only other reason I want to do that too is because we're trying to use these, so it should
Line straight up.
line straight up to where it should ideally line straight up to where it comes in about here.
Now, when you say use these, what do you mean?
Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna use air ducts.
Nacaducts, yeah.
Yeah, and then that way the air that comes through the side here will go to the rear mount radiator.
So basically what he's going to do is he's going to have a Lexan window, Nacaduct, and then on the back of the Nacaduct is going to be a 3-inch diameter, clamp it to there, and then it's going to run straight to his firewall, which will be roughly right here, and then it'll be a tube, small short tube that goes to the firewall. That way, just extra air coming in from the side vent window straight to the radiator. Good idea.
Well, you can do what you want to us, but we're not going to sit here and listen to you badmouth the United States of America. Gentlemen!
All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, putting working on the phones. Either that or try the money hard to make a pickup. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works, and now I'm thinking bigger. I got 40 in the studio, every night, late night. Gotta watch that shit, don't wanna make him sick. That's my nigga, hold on.
Satin black cane member. Looks good.
I mean, we can really get it, we can go for it. I'm just here for the bucks and the billies, nigga. Don't make me kill one of the ghosts for it. I run this shit, they like go for us. Run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean, you already wrote for us. Damn, nigga, what's one more quote for us?
It's like 87, but it's fine.
How was it drilling into your fresh powder coat for the first time?
It was fine.
Yeah? You didn't? No tear shed, nothing?
No,
So you're good? You're over it
I
now?
just went for it.
So you're okay if we scratch it? It's all good?
Yeah, it's already scratched.
Cool. So putting in the little rivet brackets to hold in the firewall. And the reason why we're doing this is we want it 100% in place to basically be able to do the top part. So we want that completely in place so we can do the part that we talked about that goes from here to here. So roughly. So that's what we're up to. Took it to J2, put a little, what was it, 15-degree bend?
Yeah.
15-degree bend in the bottom. Use the brake at J2, makes it nice and easy. And Carlton's marking the bracket here for me to drill a little hole in.
Still gotta hold it.
So we're mocking up this 2-inch strap so the firewall can come straight up, a little bit of an angle, and come to this 2-inch. It's going to give us the correct arc that we need. So we're actually going to take a 1/4 inch off of this because the bow was just a little bit too big in it. Take a 1/4 inch off and try again. So the main reason why we did this is because with this bulkhead coming up, it's, you know, a lot of people, they'll just put like a rubber edge sealant right along the edge of the bulkhead, but we wanted something that we can put tabs on, just kind of like what we did down here with these tabs. Put tabs on it and be able to fasten it to the bottom of this. And it's the same with either the Lexan or the aluminum that we put up here. We want to be able to rivet down into something. So in theory, that's the best way we came up with, and I think it's a good idea because it's, I mean, it's sturdy. So
Yeah, we can.
and we'll powder coat it, make it look good.
You paying for the powder coat?
It's cheap. It costs you like $10. All right, Carlton's doing some CAD. You know, CAD. Right, buddy? CAD.
Cardboard aided design.
Cardboard aided design, buddy. So he's getting that all mocked up. And then I am up here working on getting the wiper motor and arms in. So that's my job. My job. Carlton's still over here working on his CAD. How's your CAD going?
It's good.
Good?
Just gotta get it perfect.
Yep. I got some stuff done. Door latch installed. Firewall bearing installed. Carlton helped me with this part, but it's installed. Wiper motors cleaned up. Had to find some bolts that he lost. Hood pins installed. Other door latch installed. Installed. I'm gonna do that for every single part we put in this car. Okay? So I'm actually working on this battery cutoff switch. I'm gonna get the cowl in here, 2-piece cowl, and figure out where the battery cutoff switch is going. I need to make a bracket on the bottom for these 4 bolt holes, as you can see. Make a bracket that kind of sandwiches it in between the cowl, and then we will get that mounted and placed roughly in this area-ish.
Allegiance to the flag. Do hereby pledge allegiance to the flag. With liberty and fraternity for all.
All right, so Carlton is gone right now, but I'm gonna do some work. Basically, we need to do a Lexan window. And what you're gonna see on my car is I basically stopped my window right here. Well, that was before I put all the trim on and everything. So one thing we realized is that the trim only comes up to here. So you got this big space right here that's completely open. So we're gonna fix it. Carlton's window, it's gonna be this whole length all the way to right here, all the way down, and then all the way across. That way the NACA duct can be riveted to the window and shoot air right back through to where the radiator is going to be back here. So I'm going to go outside, and the best thing to do is get a template. And the best template we have is already on this car. So as you can see, you see that I did mine incorrectly. but we're gonna fix that on his car. I'm gonna drill out all the rivets. We're gonna take this window off. I'm gonna measure this distance, and that way we know that we need to extend it this much more. Trace it, cut it out, and it's mirrored on the other side, so I can cut to exactly like this, and we'll have both our windows done. Just like that, we have a window. So, like I said, as you guys can see, it'll be a perfect fit. So, that's how mine fits. So, as you can see, radius and everything is perfect, except for this gap. I'm going to use this finger. Boom to boom. This difference needs to be extended, so you don't see this white part, because the trim only comes out to right here.
My advice to you, start drinking hemp.
I was raised as a youth, to the truth I got the scoop on how to get it bulletproof. Sex busting off the roof when I was a teenager. Mobile phone, sky pager, game rules, I'm living major. My adversaries is getting worried, they paranoid of getting buried. One of us gon' see the cemetery. They wonder if my lifestyle's changed, and am I through with all the pain? Surviving in this game.
Is there anything in my beard? After 4 hours of me working out here by myself, Carlton decided to show up. It's about time you get here to do something.
Yeah, what was I doing, Tory?
I'm slacking off, driving to Arlington for no reason.
No reason whatsoever.
Trying to. So he's tacking on tabs. Sorry about all the plastic in my beard. He's tacking on tabs for the rear firewall mount, so that way we can rivet or bolt or however we want to do it, but looks like he's struggling right now. We'll get it figured out. I'm still going on these. Just gonna do a real rough cut. As you can see, real rough cut, same with this one. And then J2 has a belt sander, so I'll take it over to J2 real quick, get it smoothed out perfectly, and then we can start marking for riv nuts, and we can start marking for the NACA duct cutout. Once again, it's on. I had no sympathy for those afraid of mystery. Come get with me, I promise passion and ecstasy. I'm alone, can I come over there tonight? Depend on me, the one to handle it. All right, a little bit of update.
Oh!
You all right, buddy? Did you just scare yourself? What did you do?
I pressed the trigger, dude. I have trigger safety on this thing.
All right, as he just scared himself. So this line right here is a 1/4 inch, and it's on both of them. So we are a 1/4 inch too long. And first time you've heard that, huh, buddy? And neither of us, well, this thing just is rowdy. It's obviously meant for cutting wood, the blade, as you can see. So if I had a thinner blade that was meant for cutting plexiglass, then I would try to steady hand, freehand it, but I don't trust myself, and I asked him, and he's like, he doesn't trust himself either. So I'm gonna go back to J2. I'm gonna use the belt sander and sand down a 1/4 inch on both, and it'll probably take me 20 minutes, but it'll be straight, and we won't have any issues. So